Hola, yeah, good morning to everyone. Not so nice weather is since yesterday that is very cloudy, and it was, I think, is some turbulence coming from the oriental part. So definitely for a few days we might end up to have some sort of rain or thunder. So anyway, bad. Hopefully not tsunami, any hurricanes or something. Actually, I was planning tomorrow to go to the swimming pool now. I will think 2 times because usually I prefer if I go with the sun because if it starts to rain, you cannot not even stay outside, not even in the water because it's quite dangerous. Like last time that I was scared the lightning might crash myself in the water. It would be definitely very awful, very dying and so on. But anyway, so yes, I've been after, of course, 2 days ago, there's been a bit of turbulence and so on, stressing out, other sort of lightning or much stronger time to time. Eventually, with the lightning, you might survive. With other things, it might not. But anyway, so yesterday was I took. One full day to relax. I did a bit of reading, quite a lot of movies, 2 movies, and then bureaucracy and so on. Just spend a lot of time, I say, for detoxing. So definitely I could not be concentrated in doing anything else for long. Now today is Saturday already, the weekend, but as I say, to try to, I would have taken today and tomorrow just to relax and be on holiday, because I'm on holiday actually, but I'm in my usual routine of full of things to do. And so today I will have to anyway try to do the course, so I'm planning to finish by in 2 days and so on, or the project to finish the other two book. One is almost done, and the other book in other 3 days and so on. So all the next week. So all the preparation work for the whole year, working year, will be done and so on. So nothing. So plan for the day. Course, going to the supermarket, do a bit of shopping because I do shopping, and when I'm at home, all the stress and the work, I run out of everything, drinks and food in 2-3 days and so on. Even because I cannot carry so much, I don't have the car yet. So anyway, so it's all, and so planning to go out in the evening. I have some cool plan actually, but I don't wanna spoil anything because otherwise I will be spoiling anything. Otherwise I will be spoiled definitely. So it's quite a nice thing to do, but let's see if I will be able to do. And that's it. And then tomorrow, next week, the 15th, I might do something around, so hopefully to travel a bit. And that's it. And all is going as I should, hopefully without not too many interference that might be bring me to a big crash. And as I say, usually the leeways should be casual leeway eventually, but not definitely some sort of leeway when you are sailing with your sailing boat and something. Otherwise, I have to switch on the motor and so on and go faster and so on, and not be any more a sailing boat and so on. So let's see. Anyway, so it'll be a boat, a war boat with the atomic and so on. But I'm a pacifist, so if people leave me in peace, we are very peaceful. Otherwise, I'm a fighter, an elephant witch, as I define myself. They say nothing is forgotten, nothing will pass, and my witchy fighter things will definitely work, because I say even if it seems they have reached the aim or spur in my life, or defamating, or making me appear bad, making me do things, how to behaving with my normality or something. Definitely is their own losing game always, because they demonstrate to be envy, criminal, obsessed, ignorant, and so on and so on and so on. So definitely all advantage on the natural selection that even authority or other type of system do anyway casually. So when there are this sort of a system, actually they can add many more in their own list and have a bit of more research done, job done right away, because time to time to study a person you need years and years, but it's enough one behavior like that you will understand the whole picture of the situation when people eventually just for ambitious we spoil people's life or something, or just and they did in the past 1,000 times, definitely just very classified as the kind of type of person and so on. But anyway, so today I will do a bit of shooting around as usual, preparing another post and video, actually quite related. It's quite something quite nice because in London there was some peculiar thing, so I'm trying to connect the history since the 60s to this particular things to something I was wondering since so many years, because I was in London riding a bike, and I was asking myself whether there was peculiar things regarding bikes, and now I figure out. So I will do a nice post, a nice video about that. Anyway, something that I was keeping on hold for until I will not have the right things to write, and I think now I've figured out a bit more, so it will be quite nice, even connected to the things I'm starting to study here about journalism and so on. And I'm quite keen and about globalization and technology. When time to time with the technology, it seems we are globalized, but we can be much more isolated. It's quite annoying because we can be with the GPS easily located, easily isolated, easily censored. Even in the isolation, time to time, they might violate your right to receive information and to give information. It means be aware of what is really happening in your life. So is when there are despotic government time to time that keep their population hidden from some information, or even cyber information, and time to time I was thinking, okay, this is the information that we know, but is because the government know things that is better that they are doing for protecting their citizens or for protecting their own despotic system. That's a big difference, because if I do because they know much more and they want to protect their own students, their own citizens and so on, is one thing. They are even justified to do that. Otherwise, no. But then in that case it's much more easy, because there is one person governing a country. So that person, you have just to eventually wonder that person if he's a good person. When there are some sort of things that are much more local things, eventually with some plenty of then you have to wonder about, in that particular case, that is a trusted system and so on, then isolated for the good reason, or they use the system, other system is legalized to use, isolating a person, don't filtering the information and so on. But in that particular case is against the citizen, against the person, or in favor of their own health, their own. And as I say, who judge that? Because as I say, we are all human with our own filter, and something that can be right for one person is not right for another. As I say, it's something really, really, because I say, might be that they filter some job opportunity because they think, oh, it's not good for her, but why should not be good for her? It should be always the person to judge if wherever opportunity can be personal or professional is right right for that person, or meeting, being in a place in a certain city is good or is not good, because otherwise it will be violating the freedom of choice of a person. Because of course it's very easy, oh, this job opportunity is not good for us, so filtering the information or something, so protect her. Everyone take their own responsibility. The only thing that they can do eventually, if they are allowed something, but the person should be always informed. So even I think the citizen in despotic they know eventually are filtered and the information are filtered, because if they are allowed to travel when they are abroad, they might figure out if the information, they have much more information or something is kept hidden. For this reason, even my reason to move to much more the north with a car, one day, one weekend, just traveling for 4 hours with a car, I will be already abroad from this side, or this side. So it will be quite simple eventually being abroad in just in 1 second. So it's something that I'm still working on it, so it's quite nice. And in the 70s, I think 60, 70, there were peculiar things where there was all these speakers corner coming around the world. Actually, I've seen that there is even in Italy. I'm going to visit in Pisa, because in Pisa I have to go for plenty of things that are happening there, a concert or something. Hopefully I will be able to do, and I will take the advantage of visiting this Italian speaker corner that I don't think is very used, but in UK was very, very famous, even in the 60s, 70s and 80s. So it will be quite nice to visit it. Anyway, so it's all, and goodbye to everyone.